They deliberately try to stifle our growth. To their surprise, we still grow. So when they say you can't, repeat after me. I can, I will, and I have.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Everything College. I'm your host, Christina Parker, supporting your college navigation while minimizing debt. And if you haven't did so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Hashtag HEERF so all the other students out there can have this information. All right. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about colleges of people that asked me on my social media. So if I told you I was going to be doing your school and you was in my live video on TikTok, this is the video for you. If you've been commenting on my YouTube video, this is the video for you. If you send me a DM, this is the video for you. If you commented on my TikTok videos, this is the video for you, okay? I highly encourage people to check out my other videos, even though it's HEERF 2 or it's HEERF 3 for fall. A lot of that information is still relevant, especially with how to apply applications and so forth. And so let's go ahead and jump into it. And the first school we're going to be doing is going to be, we're going to do University of Florida. All right, I'm just going to jump straight into it. I'm going to share you all my screen. If I do not mention your school, I highly encourage you to just do exactly what I'm doing, and you can find that information on your own. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you all, and let's go ahead and go. I'm gonna try to put as many schools in this video. Hopefully I don't have to do a second one, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so University of Florida. All right, HEERF 3. Boom. It's exactly what I put up. All right. People ask me the question, Christina, what are you looking for when you put in HEERF 3? I'm looking for spring of 2022. I'm looking at whatever academic year I am searching for. Oh, you know what? I just went back from this, but when I was leaving, I thought that said 2022, but it didn't, unfortunately. And if it doesn't pop up for me, see, like you see the comment terms summer, right? It's not popping up for me. I don't see nothing really coming out for spring. So I'm gonna put in spring 2022. All right. I still see summer. I'm still seeing fall. I'm seeing fall. I'm seeing spring 2021. I'm not really seeing anything for spring as of right now. And again, it doesn't mean that they're not doing it. It just means the information's not up there. And in order to figure out they're actually doing it, I highly encourage y'all to reach directly to your institutions. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go to the 2021 page just to see if there's anything for 2022 there. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Yep, I see nothing for spring of 2022. And they gave out $36.5 million have been distributed so far. How much money did they get though? They got 44 in June of 2021. Potential 23. Okay, so they got $44 million and they have $36 million left over. They have about $8 million left over to the institutions for them to disperse. And if they've been giving it out for spring, if they gave it out for spring of 2021, summer of 2021, and fall of 2021, they're giving out roughly, I would say, $12 million to students every year, which means that they have $9 million left over. They still could give students money for spring, but it would be less. So sorry, I'm doing like the math right now in my head to see like what's the possibility. So it is possible, or it's also possible for them not to give anything for spring and give something for summer. So I encourage everyone to just stay up to date on this if this is the school that you go to. All right, now I see. So a couple people said, okay, no, someone said Florida State University. All right, so let's do Florida State University. So I'm gonna keep all this information here, and I'm gonna go to Florida State University. Boom. Still, first thing I see, right, is fall of 2021. But if I see here, I see spring, but I don't see the date. So let's go down here. So we see spring 2020, fall 2020. That's not what I'm looking for. All right, let's go to the first one. I see, okay, so fall 2021, but still, again, I don't see, yeah, I don't see it. Am I looking at the same one? No, I'm not. I don't think so. Let's look at this one real quick. So again, I don't see anything for spring of 2022. I don't see anything. So it doesn't mean that there's nothing. It just means that there's no information, but it could be. All right, Dillard University. I've definitely been wanting to do more HBCUs, so thank you for this one. HBCUs, I haven't been able to find much information, but me and Dillard University, HEERF 3. But my goal is to hire someone to support me with more research. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get more information for you all. All right, I'm seeing, oh, look, spring 2022. It's a little bit down here. It doesn't mean that this is going to be information. Okay, surveillance, quarantine protocols, student employees. Nope, that's nothing that I'm trying to look for. We see CARES 2. Let's go ahead and go to CARES 2. Is it possible that universities and institutions are still using CARES 2? Well, it is definitely possible. You see that in spring of 2021, they were using the second round, and people were starting to use the third round. So CARES Act, eligibility, spring 20. Okay, so they still, this gives me the impression, well, let me see, did they have fall of 2021? Because this gives me the impression that they still might be using HEERF 2. So let me just put in HEERF 2 instead. Announced September. I'm just gonna put in HEERF 2022. Let's try that. I already went to that one to cover eligible students' pandemic debt. Yeah. So this is the article about them doing using HEERF to cover students' debt for fall of 2021. So I don't see anything for spring of 2022 as of right now. All right, let's go ahead and go to Fullerton College. Fullerton College. So I think I'm gonna do, right now I'm looking at my TikToks. After this, I'm gonna jump over to the questions from my live. So if you're here specifically looking for your questions from live that you asked me that I wasn't able to get to, I'm gonna get to them. All right, so we see HEERF 3, right? We see summer. We see a lot of 2021. We don't see no 2022 so far. Nope. Nope. You're assigned financial aid technician, coronavirus, HEERF 2. This probably, I don't think they'd be using HEERF 2 still though for this school. Still, I'm seeing a lot of 2021, April 2021, which was spring. So did they not give anything? Oh, no, that's spring 2021, April. Yeah, so did they not give out money for fall of 2021? Let me look real quickly. Well, yeah, that would be my question to you all. Did Fullerton give anything for fall of 2020? Because I think they did, because the last time they did a round of money was in fall of 2021. All right, so now I'm moving on to the lies. My bad, y'all. Having some technical difficulties. All right, so those are most of the questions from my TikTok that I did not put on TikTok. So now I'm going to my lives right now. Questions. Yeah, I don't. For the semester, the date refundable federal aid will begin on February 8th. Refunds can begin expense. My account. This is just when y'all regular refunds are happening in 2022. So no, I don't see any information about spring of 2022 when it has to do with HEERF. Doesn't mean that they don't have it. It just means that either they didn't post that information as of right now, or I just don't see it as of right now. But I highly encourage you to go back and to look as well, or just contact your university, y'all. Email financial aid, ask them that specific question. If they say that they don't know what you're talking about, because people tell me that all the time, send them their website. Be like, I got this from your website, so can you figure out who I can talk to, who knows what I'm talking about? And so I tell y'all that's probably the best way to go about things. All right, so someone asked me about the University of Alabama. Let's see. We see fall. See 2022. Students who do not have an active FAFSA on file can complete school year by June 2020. However, any leftover uninsured will be distributed based on the same EFC criteria. Will impact finance rate 2021. I'm trying to see if there's anything for 2022. Now we see it's going off to their 2021, 2022 FAFSA, but what about when they're going to be giving this aid? So I know they gave it in fall. We see that. I don't see anything for spring. Again, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that I don't see any information about spring of 2022. Let me check this one. It might be the same thing. Oh, okay, boom. It's a little bit better. Actually, I think the same thing that was at. Yeah, just kidding. Yep, there's no information for spring that I could find. If anyone goes to this school and you know any information that I don't know, please put it in the chat below. Norfolk University. But I definitely will say this. I think, and I've been able to time this pretty accurately throughout these last 3 funding years. Most schools are gonna start putting this information up in February, y'all. That's when y'all gonna start getting this information. There are schools that have already done it, but for the most part, schools are gonna release this information in February, and people are gonna start getting their money in March. All right, be real with y'all. Some people will be lucky enough to get it in February, especially if there's not an application that's with it. But for the most part, y'all are gonna be getting this in next month, March. So I do know that they got it. But Do they have any information for spring? Let's do spring 2022. Okay, wait, hold on. I keep seeing this, I keep in a little thing, I see spring 2022. So that's why I was like, am I tripping? I did not see spring. Okay. I did miss it. So when will the spring 22 HEERF grants be distributed? The spring 22 grants will be distributed in February 2022. Will be different for fall 2021 distribution based on number of eligible students. So y'all should be getting around the same amount as y'all did for the last semester, even though it does say that around $1,000. It could be less. Again, it did say based on a number of eligible students, but for the most part, we see that for fall, it's usually the same. For spring, if not a couple $100 less. All right. I'm going to make sure, because I definitely have not been, I did not, okay, I'm not gonna cap. I'm doing this really just straight off my phone. So I did not, unfortunately, save these schools and put them in the links below, but I highly encourage you just Google it, and that's going to be your best bet. All right. In my other videos, I usually do that when I do prep work before that, but I did not do it this time. But someone asked me for this university as well, and I looked it up earlier. And so they haven't updated this. Okay, so they are going to be doing spring of 2022, and I can't say all, but a lot of schools in Sunny will be doing spring of 2022. And if you watched any of my other videos, I said that I'm going to be doing an update on Sunny. So if you live in New York, I will be doing an update on those videos for y'all. But no information about those applications for the most part have been released. But yeah, so I will put this one though. I will definitely put this one in my links below. All right. So let's see. Someone said, Ivy Tech. I already did that one. Cal State Long Beach. All right. Cal State Long Beach. I do have a California State University video coming up for you all. Literally, I planned on getting all these videos out to y'all early, but then I got sick like really bad, and so I've been out cold. I'm still sick, and I'm pushing myself right now to get these videos out and to do my homework and all this stuff like that. But man, COVID ain't no joke. All right, so there's going to be something in spring of 2022. Let's see if there's any information that has been released for spring of 2022. And I don't think that there's has, which is normal for Cal States. You're going to see, just like what I'm saying, all these schools are going to release this information more so in February. If they're doing an application, more than likely you're going to get your money in March. If they're not doing an application, more than likely you'll get yours sometime in February, the beginning of March. All right. All right, so there's no information on when spring of 2022 will be dispersed. Students may have lost them. These aids payments will be intended to help with expenses, including housing, course material. Payment students enrolled in fall and spring of 2022 was allocated. All right, so no information. And someone asked me to look up. I don't see anything else for my live, so hopefully I was able to get all of y'all questions who are waiting for this video from my lives. And if not, again, I encourage y'all to just go ahead and do the work. Type it in, Google it, you'll find it. I have much. Sorry, y'all. I keep losing thought. All right. So right now I'm going to my YouTube. And I'm going to be looking at comments for my YouTube videos. All right, so right now I'm on my YouTube channel looking at comments, Everything College. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And we're looking at New Jersey City College. New Jersey City College. Honestly, people always ask me like, what is the best way to get in contact with me? To be honest, the best way to get in contact with me is to DM me on Instagram. I usually can get back to you super soon, like as soon as I see the DM. Whereas if I see your comment on like my IG or my YouTube channel, I'll note it, but I'm gonna get back to you. It's gonna be a while before I get back to you. So if you need personal assistance or personal support, I always tell you to DM me on Instagram. Well, actually my Instagram is for essential students, _essential students. All right, available CARES funding has now been distributed to students. This was in 2020. That's not what I'm looking for though. I'm looking for spring of 2022. So now I'm gonna put in spring 2022. I'm gonna go here to learn about current spring guidelines. So this is just about FAFSA, formerly known as CARES, CNG Financial Aid. Is that a different school though? Yeah, I think this is a different school. If you go to this school though, they still don't have fall of 2022 up. They don't mean fall, spring of 2022 for this school. This isn't the same school though. Just gonna go back here, see if I missed anything. Y'all let me know. Tell me what states below. Tell me what states I should do entire videos on. Should I do New Jersey? I have done New York. I do California. What state should I do? Just schools from those specific states. Y'all let me know. Yo, if there's no information for spring of 2022 that I see. CARES Act. Let's just, yeah, I don't see anything, y'all. So I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that they're not gonna have nothing again, but it just means that there's nothing up there for right now. And yeah, this is all. I've answered all of the questions from my TikTok, from my YouTube, and also from my lives. And so I really do hope that supported you students out there. If you have any questions, make sure you ask them down below. Hashtag HEERF gang, give this a huge like and share with all your friends out there. And until next time, stay studious.